Perfect timing. Hi, I'm Alison Cock. Thank you, Senators. I'm a little unprepared for this, so I just sort of took couple notes while we were talking, while I was listening, I should say. I also work at Simpatico. It's my 4th season going on there. I've worked in the restaurant industry for 20 years. I'm against the tip wage increase. I know that it sounds crazy, but we do make sometimes upwards of over $30 an hour, especially during the summer months. I work full-time at the Newport Public School Department, much like the young lady who spoke before me, and I supplement my income by serving. I did work a job in Newport that was $15 an hour. I did that for a full year. I can tell you that the kids I worked with in Newport just didn't give a crap, didn't give so much love for their craft as people who do, that depend on making their money for it, like giving proper wine knowledge, giving proper food knowledge, allergy knowledge. You have to know all these separate things in order to be a strong server. The stronger you are, the better your tips are. Sometimes one wage, people will just, give their bare minimum. I'm not saying everyone does, but I've witnessed it at the restaurants where we do make an hourly. I went to college at CCRI while I was going to working at a different restaurant from Simpatico, another restaurant where I earned tips, helped me get through school. I own a home. My mortgage is through Rhode Island Housing, so they've intricately looked at all the money that I've made and decided that with my serving wages, I was able to afford a home. I can tell you that $15 an hour, like someone said that Rhode Island Housing said that you need to make $18 an hour to afford a home. So $15 an hour, not quite reaching the $18 that Rhode Island Housing asks for, which I didn't know. So some support staff, like the other gentleman mentioned, like dishwashers and busboys. Luckily my boss Amy is generous enough to give them a little bit of a higher wage than minimum wage, so I know that they do. If you give your support staff a little bit more, and we tip our support staff too, the money that we make doesn't go all in our pocket. The money that we make goes to the support staff. So our money that we make, even though we may be making $30 an hour, some of it still gets, shared with the other people that we work with. Like I said, I wasn't really quite prepared, and I just jotted down some notes. So I plan to continue working at restaurants as long as I can to help support my income, not only because it's monetarily beneficial, but because it's fun and I enjoy serving. I love talking about food. Sometimes I talk too much about food and don't shut up and go to the next table that I'm supposed to go to. So I am against raising the tip wage to $15 an hour. And I think that covered all my scribbled notes I had down for now.
Any questions?